I've been wanting to experience pregnancy probably the past 10 years. We went in for a routine ultrasound 4 years ago and found out I had fibroids. And through this, we had probably seen about 4 or 5 different fertility specialists. Yeah. We weren't really comfortable with any of them, but I was just like, oh, you know, like, oh, please don't let this be my story, that I can never bear children. That was scary.
I knew that I always wanted to be a mom. In the summer of 2016, I had an ectopic pregnancy, which is where the pregnancy was in the fallopian tube, and it actually caused a rupture, so I lost my right fallopian tube. I didn't know what the future was going to look like as far as fertility goes.
I love my husband. He is my best friend, and I would love to have a baby with my husband. We've been married for 6 years, and it wasn't that we weren't trying to get pregnant, we just didn't get pregnant. Accessibility is a real thing, specifically in the Black and brown community. I have PCOS, and I wish that when I was diagnosed, somebody would have talked to me a little bit about what that means in terms of family building, but no one ever said anything. And I personally feel like everybody should have a shot to build a family, no matter what your socioeconomic background looks like. When I first walked in to Kindbody, I was immediately drawn to the colors and the aesthetic of the office. I was like, whoa, this is super cute. And people were very nice. I didn't feel like one of millions. I felt seen.
Our first virtual
consultation.
It was like,
good.
Whoa.
We're like, okay.
This is more comfortable than any other fertility specialist we ever met. She wanted to know our story, our background. It was like there was empathy. And then we went in, I was tested for everything. Let's just check you from rooter to tutor.
We had our initial consultation. It was so warm. I felt so taken care of.
They invited me right back with her. For me, that meant a lot because I was part of this journey with her.
Kindbody, they're changing the whole idea of women's health and how you connect with it, not only in person, but digitally, like through an app.
At Kindbody, what really makes us unique is that we actually are in the provision of care. We're there with you every step of the way. We are the doctors, we are the clinics, and we power the technology to make all of this end-to-end and seamless.
Their portal,
really good.
I've never seen a doctor's portal that way. I can just open my laptop and go to my medical records or go to what my doctor said. I don't have to leave a voicemail. And even when you do call, you can call any time of the day someone picks up.
Yeah.
I loved how it updated certain things that I was not going to remember, like the follicle size and exactly when I went in and what test I got. And then there's like a small explanation for what this is. Like that was so helpful because it really educates you.
The Kindbody medical staff has an investment in their patients. And that feels good because oftentimes you're going in talking about things that are not right, some of your insecurities, how to get healthy, nutrition, mental health. They have the full spectrum of services. You could go through an IVF cycle and you cannot get pregnant. Emotionally, it could be a lot. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they cared about my feelings.
When you talk about fertility care, this isn't a disease, it's a human condition. And it's so important for that provider to have that human compassion.
I felt more inclusive than the other doctors we've seen.
Yeah.
Respectful.
It was always, you know, oh, your wife, your partner, your spouse, being two women or being Black women. There was no ignorance.
Yeah.
Which we have felt in other doctors' offices.
They're definitely doing the work to have patients that look like everyone and make it accessible for everyone. And I think that is super important.
I freely recommend Kindbody all the time, honestly, because they gave me like the most precious thing that I have in my life.
We now have our family and we definitely owe a debt of gratitude to Kindbody to help us make that a reality.
We got pregnant through Kindbody, our second IUI.
I didn't think this was gonna be possible. So we went to Kindbody. Even now, they still reach out to check on us, seeing how everything is going. I think that's beautiful.
To hear them say, oh, we can't wait to see the baby pictures. You know, like, I know we're gonna stop by. I've never stopped by a doctor's office and say, hey.
Yeah.
But I know that we will. They're part of our family now.
Mm-hmm.